this should work now. I am not sure, I'll have to check the audio. So just let me know. It says I'm live now for 8, 9, 10 seconds. And just let me know when you hear the audio. I do have a little microphone over here. So I hope the noise is all fine. Yes, you can see me, you can hear me. I see wow, I see yay. I think alright, so I think everything is working, right? Just let me know. Is the audio right? Is it fine? I hope so. Because the audio is the most important thing. The visuals, it's working all, but the audio, I'm not sure. I think it is. Yeah, I can hear myself. We're about yes, hi. Okay, cool. Then let's start. So, as you can see maybe from last video, I've not made a lot of progress. That's because I've been kind of busy. Life gets in the way sometimes. So, I hope you can actually see it. I have some pencil stuff over here, so maybe we should switch to the potato cam. Let me just, alright. Potato cam is this webcam over here. That one I can control separately. Cool. Looks like everything is fine. So I'm just gonna enable potato cam. Hold up. Hold up. Why is potato cam not working? Let me just. Oh, is my. I'm actually. I dropped my webcam like a couple minutes ago, so I might have actually broken it. Whoops. That's a bummer. Even potato cam cannot survive. So I guess we'll have to do like this. I am able to take off my phone from. Ow, crap. Let's switch, and I can show you live and everything. So, is this working? I think it is. Right. So as you can see, we have some penciled stuff over here. Most of the Eastern Bloc over here. Still need to do quite a bit on Russia. I've done some bits of Finland, going into Norway, but that's just the pencil stuff. And of course, south of Europe, the Mediterranean. Still need to do everything in Africa. That's going to take it some time. But yeah, so what I'll be doing today is just using my, where is it, blue marker, and drawing over the little pencil lines of the rivers so that we can more clearly see the progress. But as you can see, it's going to take still some time. But I am on a May break currently, so that means I will have I do have some time, coming weeks, to work on it. So hopefully we'll get a lot more progress. Now that I realize that things, I'm just gonna have to wait until. Okay, just see, over here it's in like flipped, but when I watch over here, it looks all right. I don't want it, of course, being being mirrored. All right, a bit of an echo. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what's that coming from. Sorry about that. What's your home country? The Netherlands. That's my home country. Pretty much halfway done with Europe. I mean, yeah, the rivers are taking quite a bit of time, and once the rivers are done, I think the mountains and trees and stuff will go a lot faster. So Europe is coming quite a bit. So oh, sorry, I picked that. Was the wrong. Anyways, could the echo be from the audio coming from both my iPhone. Oh, that could be it. Okay, I muted now the camera over here. Can you hear me? Is the echo gone now? Because if that's the case, that's because the phone was picking up some audio as well. So we might actually have fixed it. So just let me off. In the meantime, I'm just gonna start using my marker and fill in the rivers. So my home country is your neighbor. Belgium, Germany. Oh, sorry. I keep people are talking to each other, which is good, which is nice. Just let me know if the echo is gone now. I hope it is. Okay, I'm just gonna start working on the map. I wonder whether you can hear the audio now being reflected off this panel while I'm close to this panel, whether the audio changes. Who knows? In the meantime, I'll have to look back. Hello from Barcelona, Catalonia. Hello to the stream. Welcome to the stream. A lot of Europeans. Yes, I guess so. I guess that's because we're working on Europe. Okay. That's weird. Then, well, I guess this is all a test stream to just see if things work. I'll have to just make a picture of this setup because it's kind of ridiculous. I have a little small, not staircase, what do you call it? Just a little thing, stand, and everything, and it looks ridiculous, but it's just what I have to deal with. Okay, well, sorry about that. I'll try and fix it for next time. Okay, so how many people are watching actually? I have no clue. Oh, okay. Well, that's views. Current viewers 12. That's nice. Well, welcome to the stream. I wonder. I think this is a good angle for you guys to see. I'm just gonna trace these rivers in Spain, making sure the rivers are correct is actually quite a bit of work. It's taking me longer than I thought it would, which is a bummer. So I hope to finish it soon, but with a bit of luck. Dublin, watching from Kiev. Welcome everyone. Yeah, this is really cool when you're anything map related, that I guess we have a pretty international audience, and I am proud to say that, yeah, of course, place names in their native languages. As you can see, some of them have faded a bit because of the sun is out there and has blasted some of the city names, and now some of them are kind of faded, but I'm going to retrace them. These ones in the middle are now much clearer than the other ones. So yeah, from Toulouse in France. I guess everyone European here. Yeah, anyone not European? That's my question to you guys. Toulouse on the map over here, of course. Kiev, we got there. We have people from Dublin. So yeah, so far all the place names named are, and Barcelona, of course. We got Barcelona, people from Barcelona over there. So it's nice to see everything so far is on the map. Anyone from a place that's not on the map, and sadly probably then will not be. If your place does not have 350,000 people, then sadly it will not be on the map. It's just a harsh reality. I cannot put everything on the map. Maybe something for a future project though. I'm just gonna... You might see the camera and the panel wobble sometimes, and that's because, well, not everything is very sturdy and set in place, and I don't know what to do about it at this point. So I'm tuning in from Missouri. Alright, someone from the States. I don't know what time it is over there. Probably 6 hours before what I'm ever doing, so it's blah, blah, blah. So 24 past, what's it? 24 past 1? It's like 7 hours. I think it is. Are you going to draw borders? No, I'm not going to draw borders. I do like the idea of it shows how things are more connected than we might think the place is going to be. So, no, that didn't make sense. Anyways, what I meant is, I do like the idea of things being more connected than we sometimes think they are. Because borders are also very temporary, as in like in the grand scheme of things, they are not as relevant as the places themselves. So yeah, I'm not going to do borders. I like to show how we're more connected than we sometimes think. It is cool that you use actual names of cities rather than yeah. Now I want people to see the map and then like think, hey, that is, I feel represented. That's at least what I'm trying. Of course, some place names will be difficult because multiple cultures will be present, and some choices that will have to be made on which language will be represented, which is a shame. Of course, you want every culture and language to be represented, but that will be a bit difficult. Brasilia. Oh, UTC -3. It's just past 3. Well, welcome people from Brazil. This is really cool. Just people from all kinds of continents watching. That's really cool. You're going crazy with the hold up. You are going crazy with the map. You can do it. I will be happy. I'll finish it for sure. We'll be able to buy a mini version of this when it's done. I mean, I do want to sell posters of the map, of sections of the map. So once Europe is done, I'm gonna make a poster of this section. I'm gonna get as high a resolution as possible. So yes, if people want to buy sections of the map posters, then I would gladly sell those. People have shown interest. There's one video where I have like a quiz thing you can fill in. So if you haven't, do that, because the more data I have, the better. I would like to know whether how many people would be interested in buying posters, because, well, it's a great way of getting something in return while also supporting this project. To be honest, it is kind of difficult to do this project if you're not gonna get paid in any way. So those posters, once I really want to finish Europe so that I can at least sell some posters so that I can get anything from it. To be honest, of course, I'm not doing this because, like, making a map in general, just because of money. But of course, this project takes so much time, so much effort, that to be able to afford working on it, you'll need something at least. Sadly, that's the way it is. What area of the map are you going to do next? I'm thinking of doing the bottom part of Africa, or maybe part of the United States, just because most of my viewers are from the United States, like a quarter, like 23%, 24% are from North America, so probably that. Yeah, so North America is probably next. Are you showing lakes, and if so, how do you decide this? Yeah, so good question. So I'm just gonna, what I'm using now for both rivers and lakes, it's not very an exact science as to whether I'm going to show anything on. But when looking at 1 to 9 million scale, which is the map you can see in this atlas over here, if this map shows lakes, I'm going to put them in. That's basically my rule. I know it's not as exact as like saying, oh, this many square meters, square kilometers, or whatever. It's kind of, yeah, very loose. Yeah, I'm kind of going back on some of the things I said I would do, but same goes for rivers, but on a continental scale. So 1 to 12 million, 1 to 15 million. If this map shows any rivers, all the rivers on this map over here, I will put on the map. So that's basically my rule. You should make a poll to decide the next section. Good point. Yeah, I probably should. I'll show an image with numbers for each panel, and then say which one I should do next. So that will be. I'm not going to do it in this stream because not nearly as many people are watching as should decide on what I'm doing next. So I should do like a head-to-head matchup of the map thing. So yes, it will be coming next. I would Asia or the USA. Well, that's probably one of the two directions I would personally want to go. So, and also most people will probably vote for that. So, anyways, I'm just going to continue over here. I won't be doing the stream for that long, mostly because the sun is going down. In like 15 minutes, the sun will be past the horizon, and it will get pretty dark quickly, and then my lighting will be pretty bad. So just enjoy the coming 15 to 30 minutes, I'd say, and just ask all the questions you have in the meantime, because now is the time. It's live. You can get your questions answered instantly, pretty much. Let's see, if it would be an option, I would vote for Middle East. Yeah, so the panel right next to this one will be Middle East, so Saudi Arabia, Iran, stuff like that. I do love the Arabic writing. I've tried to make it as accurate as possible, so people that speak Arabic will have to check whether the writing is correct, but I think it is. So let's see how many people are watching now. We're now at 13. Okay, we're just between 12 and 15 or so. You'll know Arabic and Hebrew, so I would be able to understand names. Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's nice to speak multiple languages. Myself, of course, I speak English and stuff, and Dutch, of course, because I'm Dutch. Also know a bit of French, because I lived there for a while, so hi French people, if they're watching. And I also want to learn Italian. I find Italian a pretty easy language to learn compared to others. I have to say, I'm very sorry to say, I don't like learning the German language. The grammar is not intuitive to me, not compared to French or Italian. So, I remember learning Arabic alphabet like 3 years ago, and I think I still remember all the characters. It would be good to work next on a panel that's right next to Europe, so you can put them together immediately when it's done. Yeah, exactly. So I think the only options will be the panel underneath this one, so bottom of Africa, eastern part of the United States, and the Central Asia bit will be the 3 panels that I'm probably going to have next. squarest country is Egypt, right? Has to be. I mean, it would make sense. It's just, I mean, half of the borders are like making up the perfect square, pretty much. And natively speak Arabic. That's why I want you to home country of Africa. You mean in Africa? What country in Africa is it? Egypt. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do love Egypt. Egypt is one of the few places that I want to go to in the world, because I'm not. Funnily enough, maybe I don't know how about you, but I love maps, but I'm actually not someone who's necessarily interested in like traveling all over the world or something. Not really, but if there's one place in the world that I would want to visit, it's Egypt. Also because of the ancient Egyptian culture. When I was a kid, I was really obsessed with that, with the pyramids and the temples and everything. So, especially in the south of Egypt, there's some stuff there. Maybe a bit less touristy. So, because if you go to the main pyramids in Cairo, maybe it's a bit too touristy for me. So, but yeah, Egypt is one of those places I would want to go. Also, I want to. What are those? I don't know. What are those whales called? The blue ones with the white dots and everything. I don't know what they're called in English. I only know the Dutch name. But those whales I want to see, and whatever country has them, I want to go there to see them. Here's more trivia about me. Oh, sorry, I've hit my microphone, I think. I hope that wasn't too bad. I've been to Egypt 4 times. Orca whale, not the killer whale. It's blue, right? Go to touristy parts of Egypt. Don't trust anyone. The scam, yeah, that's a bummer. Are you also going to draw the lakes? Yes, I am going to draw lakes. You cannot really see it over here, but here in Russia there are some very large lakes, and I've drawn them already. So you cannot see many of them yet, but yes, lakes are going to be in there. Also, mainly because you go to the very big lakes in the United States, Lake Michigan, Lake Superior, all those ones. It would look very weird if I didn't include those on the map, because then suddenly it would be like a solid thing. So yes, lakes are going to be in there. I've left Brazil six times, twice to US. So nice. If you go to like more native areas, they are very nice. Okay, well, I'll be sure to remember that, because yeah, I do want to go at some point. Another place I want to go is probably Norway somewhere, to observe the northern lights. I've seen them once, but in Finland, but I want to go to other parts in the north of Scandinavia to see some northern lights, and maybe also go to Antarctica or something for penguins and the Borealis australis. No, not Aurora australis, not Aurora borealis. Brain. You drawing lakes? Like, maybe, I think so. Yeah. I mean, you have to check. I don't know. I have not heard of Lake Paranoa. If it's the size of like the lake at Geneva, which is over here, which will be on the map, then it will be on the map probably. So let's see. It's getting dark in here, but you can see things well enough, I think. Okay, Spain is done. The rivers, at least. Italy as well. No rivers in here are large enough to be indicated. Let's move on to Greece. There we go. Oh, actually you cannot see what I'm doing in Greece, can you? Let's see if I can turn it a bit. Poland. I don't know much about Poland, to be honest. Never been. I'm from Europe, but I've not been to many places actually. Romania is a place I would want to go. Also don't know about a lot about Romania, except for that a lot of fencers, good fencers are from Romania. I've done some fencing in my past, so I just know from Romania that a lot of good fencers are from there. Middle East. I don't have much of the Middle East. This is pretty much it. I do have like Egypt. Does Egypt count as Middle East? I don't think so, right? If not, then I don't have anything pretty much on the Middle East right now. So, how do you know where to draw the coast and rivers? I don't see any reference. Well, yeah, so the same way I have a video on it, basically how I draw the coastlines. It's a very time consuming process. So what I do, I have a way I look up the coordinates of any location of a river, then put it in a code that translates it to a coordinate on this panel, just in millimeters and centimeters, and then I put a dot there, then put another dot later for the position of the river, and then interpolate and just fill in the river like that. So I do have a video on it, so you have to watch that one if you want to know more about it. I recommend going to Poland if you like visiting castles and historic places. It's a pretty good place. Okay, well, I do like castles, so I guess I should go. So many places to go, so many things to see. But it's nice to hear from people, because people from their places always know what is best to see and look out for. And I wish I could have a map of Europe and Middle East, like the map you have, but smaller. Yeah. Are you gonna draw the wire rivers in France? If it's not on the map right now, it's not going to be on the map for France specifically. The rivers you can see here are pretty much all the rivers that you're going to see, but over here I still have to do quite a bit. As you can see, I have 2 more rivers now added here, and there are a couple more here, but yeah, France is done when it comes to rivers. Sorry about that. Thank you. Hey, I see some familiar faces. Thank you for joining in. I am gonna put a stop to the stream in a bit. This is mostly just seeing if stuff works. Apparently, there's some kind of echo. I don't know what it is about. Maybe if it's not stronger when I'm closer to the panel drawing like this, and it's probably because it's just bouncing off the panel. Could be anything over here. Could be the one. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how many people are now. 17 people. Nice. I think this stream is a success, considering it's the first live stream that was unannounced beforehand. I think 17 viewers is actually not bad at all. So what happens next time if I actually do announce that I'll have a stream? Maybe more people will be watching? Yeah, maybe. I get that you're excited about your own country. I mean, it's always nice to have people be excited about whatever place you're from. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. I see a lot of people that are also very active in the comments, so it's really nice to see that you guys are joining in here in the stream as well. So far, this channel has been popping off quite a bit to be honest. All thanks to you. I mean, when I started this, it was kind of a dream to have this be seen by people, but I didn't expect it to go so fast, to be honest. So it's good to see. So thank you for that. Gotta go now, but it was a nice stream. Bye bye. Hopefully we'll see you in a future stream. Nice to have you around, and guess we'll see you soon. Let's see. Moving around Zagreb. Here we go. Okay. Again, I have to. Let's see. I have to. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You can't see it. The quality is not great. It's because I'm using some third-party thing to have my phone be able to send it over to the laptop, but it's not working very great. What's the quality? Yeah, 720. You can barely see the rivers. Where's Lyon? Lyon is over there. So Dijon would be somewhere over here, right? I think Dijon will be here, but Lyon is over there. Like the Geneva will be here, right? So, hello there, Zibonyak. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Okay, the light levels are getting a bit low. So after this river, I'll be wrapping things up. This is, there we go. Well, so here we go. Got a couple of rivers in there. You can see this one and that one, and of course the ones in Italy and the ones in Spain are now done. So things are coming along. So expect I'm going to be working on this map a lot tomorrow, and maybe I can upload a video as well tomorrow. So that's the plan. I hope to do that. It is sick, but why not do a border map? Because I don't want to do borders. I'm sorry. I just also, how are you going to decide on which borders? Because not everyone agrees on the borders. So that will be a whole political thing. I'm not interested in that. So that's why I'm also not doing borders. But also the idea of things being connected, I like it. So that's kind of the reason why. Might do more in-depth video on it in the future. Go through Lyon, this Saône river. I have to grab the atlas. I have actually no clue. Oh yeah, exactly. Then Dijon will be over here if this is the Saône. Saône. Well, thank you. Yeah. So, you know, also Egypt, Beerta that area there in the south. That's with the thing that's not claimed by either country. Then of course Kashmir in India, Pakistan and China. That's a whole complicated bit. Then of course Ukraine and Russia. But I think most people in the world will be agreeing that in the fact that Russia is of course invading Ukraine unrightfully. So I also want to have it said that I do stand with Ukraine against Russia. Not the Russian people. I have nothing against the Russian people. It's all, I'm just against Putin and his people. So if you're from Russia, you're welcome. I'm just it's just a bummer that you're from a country whose government, without your approval, is invading another country, which is a bummer. So, anyways, this is the stream. Thank you for joining. How many people are we at now? We are now at 10. Oh, okay, well, let's wrap things up then. So, thank you for joining this test stream. Hopefully I'll upload a video tomorrow, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.